Welcome to Drawtectives, where we solve a dumb mystery using even dumber drawings. I am your host, Julia LePetite, and I am joined by my friends Nathan Yaffe as Grendon Highforge.
Hello.
Jacob Andrews as York. Were you into that?
York.
It sounded like you had like a hiccup or something.
York.
York.
And Karina as Rose.
Rose. Yuck.
Yuck. Is that Rose's new catchphrase? Yuck.
Yeah.
Gorsh, York. Yuck. There's been a murder.
Real 11th hour character change for Rose in the series. Got a new voice
crisis.
Yeah.
What was in that tea? Drink.
The yuck juice.
Yeah, the tea was kind of goofy.
It was that silly tea.
We're on episode 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Double-digit episode.
Isn't that wild?
I almost said this episode can drink now, but that's not the age when you can do
In
that.
what
At
country?
10.
In the northern tribes.
In the
In the
northern
northern
tribes.
tribes, that's
Yeah.
the drinking age.
Yeah. It's your last witness room. Are we ready to recap?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yuck.
Yuck.
Don't you dare.
Yuck.
Last episode, we met Dr. LaFontaine, and she was just a nice old lady who had some gossip about the family and had a newspaper for you that had some information about a few people, like Avis and Ogilvy. I almost said Jim Davis. I have to
Yeah.
remember that's not his actual
Yeah,
name.
that's his name.
Oh, okay, Jim Davis and Ovaltine.
There we go.
And also about Falcon, and maybe about Emery.
A
Yeah.
lot of info in that newspaper.
A lot of info. The lady had the T and the T.
It just goes to show
Made that joke
you
last
should
time.
really read the paper.
You should read the newspaper. There's lots of information in there.
That's just good advice for life.
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, yeah.
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 Do it
Yeah.
if you want. None of us read the newspaper, I don't think.
Well,
Do as we say, not as we do.
and then you drew some celebs for her, but that was it. Are we ready to just go on over to the library?
Yeah, ready to
Yeah.
backpedal into the library.
Yeah.
Yeah, backpedal in.
We walked through with our eyes covered.
It's all right. It's a large room. I'm sure the witness is hiding in some corner. Here we go.
Whoa.
Wow.
Many books.
So many.
So many books. It's a very tall room.
Yeah.
Vaulted ceilings.
It's got a ladder.
Cool room and a cool guy in it.
Yeah. Cool cape.
Cool
Cool
cape.
stance.
Cool boots.
Cool guy in it.
It's cool. It's a cool guy in it.
Is a cool guy in it.
In it.
All right. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you? Oh God, Jancy's here. Thank God.
You know Jancy?
You know each other.
I do know Jancy. I've seen her name in the newspaper. Do you guys read newspapers? You really should read.
We just did read a newspaper. Well, part of it, the
Yeah,
front page only.
I read my first newspaper.
I can't read.
All of the stories continued on the inside of the paper, but we did not
We were in a hurry.
look inside. Yeah, we're sort of on a time crunch here.
Here's the thing: no one looks on the inside. It's fine.
Speaking of looking on the inside, I love the patterning on the inside of your jacket.
Thank you. It's custom tailored.
Wow.
So if you guys are with Jancy, you must be detectives or junior detectives. Is that what I'm getting here?
Wow, you're so perceptive.
Yeah.
I am very perceptive.
Man, this guy's good.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys, I've been in this room for a long time, and I'm here to cut the chit chat. I need help designing a thing.
I like your hair. I like your hair. It's kind of like my hair.
I like your cape.
I like your whole deal.
Thank you. But this does not solve my problems.
We have problems to solve too.
What's your name?
My name is Larm Alasa.
Larm.
Larmamasa?
Larm-alasa.
Marmalasa.
There's no M.
Lhasa.
Well,
Huh?
there is an M, but not at the beginning.
Maramasa. Lassa.
Sound it out, York.
Larmalasa.
Am I close?
No.
Larm.
Marm.
Larm.
Marm.
Marm. Yeah, marm.
Okay. We're going to go with marm.
Marmalama.
Wait, it's Marm?
No,
I thought
it's
it was
not
larm.
marm. It's larm.
Larm.
Don't change your name just because York can't say it
I'm
good.
saying it good. It's marm. It's marm?
not Marm.
It's
Those
larm.
are different. They're different sounds.
We'll just have to agree to disagree on that one.
I'm sorry.
It happens.
What's that short for?
It's just my name. It's not short for anything.
Larmold.
It's just larm.
Larmold. Larmden.
Larmstifer. Larmathan.
Larmthew.
I hate this.
Larmchurd.
This is part of the detective process. We got to put people off their balance a little bit so they'll reveal information.
No, I'm sure.
It tells us about you. It tells us stuff about you that you're not going to tell us yourself.
Yeah, this is a psychological. This is sort of to test your subconscious reactions to things, like people being very annoying.
Mm. I have.
Unflappable, this one. Okay.
I stopped listening.
Wow.
Okay.
That was the correct choice.
Yeah, got us there. You win this round.
Here's the thing about me. I'm an inventor. I'm an animatronics maker. I specialize in security. And, God, I've been in this room for so long. All I've been doing is thinking about new inventions. But there's 3 that I cannot figure out. And I need you 3 to design something. You're detectives. You should be able to figure it out.
Did you know a murder happened?
Yeah. We'll get to that.
But I want to get to it now.
We're opening with the design.
Yes.
This is breaking the formula. It's making me nervous.
I like it. Up front.
Yeah, let's at least he didn't drag us along a whole dog and pony show to send us over to doing God knows what before he gave us the drawing challenge.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I've been in this room for so long, and it's all I've had to entertain me.
It has been about 10 hours.
It's been just so long. You think I would read one of these books, but they're all very, very boring.
You can't read either.
No, what? I can read.
Yeah, that's tough, man.
Okay.
It
Yeah,
didn't.
but you only read the covers, so...
Who wants to problem solve with me?
I'll problem solve with you.
Okay. What's your name?
What is my name? It's Gima, Grandma. I think I'm Grandma.
Your grandma, Grandin.
Yeah.
I'm Grandma.
Your grandma,
Okay.
Grandma.
Grandma. You're going to problem solve for me. You're going to try to figure out an invention to solve a problem that I'm having.
Love that.
Great.
I'm great at solving problems.
So I was thinking about this large library, right? It's very quiet. It's got cold patches, and I was thinking about the cold patches. I've been thinking just too much while I've been in this room because it's been a while. A problem that I have been trying to solve for is I want to know when and where ghosts are, like a ghost security system. Like, what if a ghost breaks into my house and tries to do whatever it is that ghosts do? Can you design me something that can sense a ghost?
A ghost security system.
Like a ghost sensor.
All of these problems you're having are very concerning.
Yeah, is this an issue you've been experiencing?
Are there ghosts? If there's a ghost, we should definitely interview the ghost of the person who got murdered.
It's just, I've just been thinking a lot about ghosts. I've been here for like 10 hours.
We get it. You've said that like 8 times now.
I just,
Wait, how long have you been here?
We've all been here for like 10 hours.
yeah, like over 10 hours. It's been
oh, now
so
it's
long.
over 10 hours.
Well, I've been in this room for 10 hours, and then I've been in this house for God knows how long. Today. Or yesterday. I don't know. Time is really becoming a blur. I've been in this room for so long.
I think you're overreacting a little bit.
It's like, I don't know, 4 a.m. or something. I don't even know what time it is.
You don't have like a watch or a clock?
No.
Okay.
Really? But you have all these other nice accessories.
Oh, wait, no, I do have a clock. I have a watch.
You do have a watch.
How's that working out for you?
I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
I'm tired too of you complaining already.
Got him.
You haven't even had to be doing anything. You know how much I'd like to just sit in a room for 10 hours? You know how many push-ups you can do in 10 hours?
I don't do
10,000.
Oh.
Wow.
10,000 push-ups. What's the math on that?
1,000 push-ups per hour.
Wow, York, you're really good at math.
Yeah, of course I know math. We've been over this.
You're right.
Is that a bucket on a door? Is that a bucket on the door? Is it because ghosts, like cats, like to push things over?
Well, the ghost is gonna come in. It's gonna knock the door open, right? With the you're gonna think, oh, that's just a draft, but it's the ghost. The ghost is. I mean, I don't have a ton of experience with ghosts, but like, ghosts love doing scary stuff, like blowing doors open. So you put the bucket on top of the door, and then when the ghost tries to come in, disguised as the wind, what's going to happen? What's going to happen?
What's going to happen? I'm on the edge of my seat, Grandma.
The bucket's going to fall.
Oh, no way.
The bucket's going to fall.
Where's it going to fall, Grandma?
Down.
Down?
It's going to fall down.
All right. Okay. I'm following
The bucket's going to fall down. And if it's just regular wind blowing the door open, it's just going to spill on the ground. But see, the bucket's filled with
milk,
with like ghost detect
Ghost
juice.
milk.
Ghost milk.
Ghost milk.
Ghost milk.
It's filled with ghost milk, so it's gonna get all on the ghost, and it's gonna sort of indicate the form of the ghost.
Wow, ghost milk is really thick.
Yeah, it's a viscous milk. A dangerous milk.
Where does ghost milk come from?
Ghosts?
Yes, do I need to invent this ghost milk, or...
No, you just gotta milk a ghost.
Could
you? Just gotta get it.
I guess you have to invent a ghost milker.
I mean, I thought we were just sort of spitballing ideas. So, like, the bucket door idea is sort of, that's like the mechanical component, but then there's also the chemical component of either concocting a sort of synthetic ghost milk or actually harvesting some real ghost milk.
Do ghosts exist in this setting?
Yeah, that's what I'm unclear about.
Is this something that should be normal to us?
Is this a thought experiment about ghosts, or like, are there ghosts that I need to be aware of?
Are there ghosts, Julia?
That feels like a question you got to answer within your own heart.
All right, if you leave it to us.
I'll tell you, there's no ghosts in the northern tribes, because when we kill something, it stays dead.
It's super dead.
I mean, if there are ghosts, we should maybe see if we can talk to Soren's ghost, right?
Ghosts existing would kind of blow open this whole mystery, wouldn't it?
He would for sure know.
So if we as players decide that ghosts are a thing that exists in this universe, can we talk to Soren?
Well, you would... I should just answer this as me. I guess you would need someone who would do that sort of job, which has not been provided in this series.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you have is it a northern tribe thing to maybe communicate with spirits?
Well, no, like I said, no spirits up there. We when people die up there, they die hard. No unfinished business. I'll tell you that. We finish our business before we go.
That could have been our out, Jacob.
Well, I wish it could have been.
Last episode, you just talk to Soren and ask, and he's like...
After all of this.
Ghost. Why specifically does it have to be ghost milk?
That's the first thing that that Rosé said.
It's because once the ghost is covered in ghost milk, it'll freeze in its tracks because it can't resist licking every drop of it up. It can't continue on through the doorway until all of the ghost milk has been devoured.
Interesting,
Yeah.
interesting.
They love it.
Don't you know that about ghosts?
I did not know.
Well, now you do.
Can't get enough of the
Fascinating.
stuff.
Yeah. Look at how happy it is.
Not to mention, if you try to feed a ghost regular milk, it's just going to fall right through and go all over the floor.
Yeah, that would be silly. You just make a big milky mess.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, do you?
Mm. I guess not, no.
You guess not. If you want to make a big milky mess, you got to tell us right now, because that's going to change the dynamic of this relationship.
I certainly do not want to make a big milky mess.
That's good.
All right, good. In the northern tribes, we do cry over spilled milk. You don't want to make me cry.
All right, this is my invention.
Wonderful. Yes, I'm going to think on this and maybe make it myself.
This is such a thorough diagram.
Thank you.
Wait, you're just going to steal Grandma's idea?
Yes.
Well, in exchange for some helpful information about the mystery, I would assume.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, if it's not helpful, then Grandma's got to get some kickback from whatever profits you make on this thing.
Yeah.
We'll write up a contract. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
don't worry about it.
Okay. Who would like to try to problem solve next?
I got it. I'll fix it. I'll fix your problem.
All right, big guy.
Yep.
What's your name?
York,
Okay.
what you want, Marm?
York. I would like an invention of something that can just keep me awake for however long I want. A very strong thing to keep me awake.
Keep you awake.
Yes.
Huh?
You just don't close your eyes.
There you go.
That's true. Okay, would you like to problem solve something different then if you
I've fallen asleep with my eyes open.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, okay, I've got something that could keep you awake.
Okay.
First,
I do have another problem you could solve if you think this one is
no, I gotcha.
too silly.
I gotcha. Don't worry about it. What
Alright.
do you mean silly? There's nothing silly in brainstorming. So this is gonna be you.
Mm-hmm.
You got the cool hair like this.
Thank you.
It's kind of like that. And I'll tell you right now, you're gonna be wide awake.
Great.
Whoa.
Oh, look at this invention's really working.
Yeah, this one's working. What's your nose look like? Pretty normal.
It's a yes.
Sort of tilted up.
It's
But
a
maybe that's
normal
just the
nose.
way his head was tilted at us.
And you got them elfy ears.
Mm-hmm. I do look horrified.
Yeah. Well, that's
Well, you're awake.
it's being awake is pretty horrific.
Yeah. For so long.
That's fair. Fair.
And the thing is, you're even like you're in bed
Okay.
because
A
I'm
weird place
trying
to spend my time if I'm not sleeping.
I'm trying to prove to you that even if you're in bed,
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to be asleep with this invention.
Okay. I'm very excited to see what you have.
Yeah, this is when it's gone too far and now you want to sleep, but you can't. It's too effective.
It even works in bed.
Yeah, it even works in bed. Got on your little sleepy nighttime tank top.
I bet it's very fashionable.
Yeah. Custom made.
Got your and I'll tell you too, the pillows you're on are so comfy it doesn't even matter.
This is
of
a
my
very
invention.
long pillow.
You're sleeping in between them.
It's one long pillow.
Ooh.
It's one of them long pillows.
like a body pillow.
Yeah, it's a decadent pillow
Yeah.
for a decadent gentleman.
I am rich, it's fine. I can probably afford one of these long pillows. I'll add it to the shopping
We
list.
get it. You're rich and your problems are silly.
If you end up going with my invention. I'll take my payment in the form of long pillows.
Okay. I'll
So,
jot that
Grandma,
down.
wait till we negotiate the contract, please.
Don't make those decisions so hastily.
Sorry. Now it's all I can think about. We've been up for so long.
You got to consult us, your legal team.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want to just not fall asleep, have you considered trying to solve a murder with this specific group of people in this house?
That'll keep you up. Okay, so here's where the invention comes in.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have it's a big box over here, drawn in perfect perspective.
Yeah, you have
Yes.
very good depth in this drawing.
Flawless.
Mhm.
It's a speaker.
Oh.
And it's blasting. So it detects if you fall. There's a camera
Yeah.
on it.
Mm-hmm.
This sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's not good.
This is scary.
That's if you want to be awake.
Be under constant surveillance.
I have a question about the invention.
Yeah.
Does it, can you choose what it blasts, or is it, like, because I would want, like, Ariana Grande. Oh.
Only blast one thing, baby.
Oh. That's very unpleasant.
Train sounds.
You can get run over at any point.
Yep. The instant you fall asleep, when it detects, when the camera goes beep beep, it detects that you've fallen asleep.
Beep beep train sounds.
Train sounds blasting, and you're gonna be waking up in a cold sweat, thinking, I don't even want to sleep if that's what awaits me.
Interesting. I like this one a lot. I will be in contact with you about this later.
Thank you.
Gotta patent the train sound box.
I'll send you to my legal team, Rose and Grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have one more problem to solve.
Wow.
Is it
This guy's only got 3 problems.
3 whole problems?
Couldn't
My
be
life
me.
is in ruin.
Wow.
Okay, what is your name?
My name's Rose.
Okay, Rose. I have left my most problematic problem
Ruh-roh.
for last.
We're not interested in getting canceled or anything. Is it? What kind of problem is it?
We're trying to solve a murder here, so.
Okay, here's my problem. I have a cat.
Aw, what's its name?
Ariana Grande.
That's so cute. What color is it?
Jet black.
Wow. What color are its eyes?
Orange.
Wow.
What kind of little sounds does it make?
Yeah.
It does this like honking noise.
Cat
But
honks.
it's very deep. It's like, oh.
Wow.
That's incredible.
How
Yes.
old is it?
It's about 27.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Yes.
Do you have any pictures?
I do not have any pictures with me now.
Oh.
That you're a liar then. If you say you have a cat, you don't have any pictures.
Yeah, this is pretty suspicious. As a detective.
To see Ariana Grande as a reward, you have to earn seeing Ariana Grande pictures.
If you really like my drawing, can I see your cat?
Sure.
Yes.
So the problem I have is that my cat is adorable, but the little house he goes into is small and enclosed because he loves it. It's surrounded by a blanket. But here's my problem. I can't see him. I can't see my cat when he's in the cat home.
Is that why you don't have any pictures
I
of Ariana
don't.
Grande?
The cat always goes into the home.
He
Are
loves
you
his little
certain?
house.
Are you certain the cat is alive?
It's been 27
It's been
years.
27 years. I'm not.
Oh, you've got one of those Schrodinger's cats.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I want a cat home that lets the cat be snugly inside, but still allows me to gaze upon my cat.
Snugly, but also open,
Yes.
able to see.
Mm-hmm. Because I want Ariana Grande to be comfortable, but I also want to see Ariana Grande because they are
So you
adorable.
can make sure he's alive or dead.
What?
Huh?
No, he's definitely alive.
Okay. I mean, as long as the box isn't open and you can't see inside, I guess, yeah.
It's open. The cat has to get in somehow. The problem is that it goes in there, gets so snuggly, I can't see his cute face.
Let's see. What would be good?
Rose, let us see the cute face.
I'm trying to think what would be good.
Fix it,
Please
Rose.
drop Ariana Grande in this.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you tried just getting like a glass box?
Have I tried getting a what?
Like a box that you can see through, like a glass box.
Like a clear.
But then, would Ariana Grande be comfortable in that?
Yeah.
It needs to be cozy.
You fill the inside with like comfy stuff.
But then I can't see the cat. You see my problem?
No.
No.
This is a silly problem. A man is dead.
I don't know. I think being able to see a cat is probably the most important problem we've gotten of the three.
There are definitely worse problems we've solved tonight, but
And to be fair,
I'm not that moved.
the cat might be dead too. We aren't
Yeah.
sure.
Ariana Grande is alive and rocking it. Okay.
If you can't see him, then how do you know?
Because he's an all-black cat. He goes into this dark box and then I can't see him.
Well, in order to find out if the cat's dead, just put the ghost milk on the outside of the box.
My cat is not dead.
Well,
Then it won't drink the ghost milk.
it won't
no
drink
problem.
the ghost milk. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you tried putting like regular milk and then ghost milk? Although I heard
No.
you shouldn't give regular milk to cats.
Don't give cats dairy. They are lactose intolerant.
Does that mean you can't give them ghost milk?
Is ghost milk technically dairy?
It's dairy free.
Is it more like an oat?
Well, it's made out of ghost juice.
It's made out of it's from ghost cows.
Is that
Yeah.
vegan or?
I guess it's sort of insubstantial.
Well, it's like a ghost animal byproduct.
Right. So you can get the ghost milk from cows, but there is also ghost nut milk, which is made from
Ghost nuts.
I hate that.
This problem is so mundane. I don't know how to solve it. You just want to see the cat.
Yes.
You just need a box that you can see into.
Yes.
You're an inventor.
What if the box looked like the cat?
Yeah. What if it just, well, you don't have any pictures of the cat.
This is proof of concept, so it's
Draw what you think my cat looks like.
if it was a box.
Yeah. If cat was box.
So even when the cat's inside the box, you can just look at the box.
Is this horrifying?
Nah,
A little bit.
no.
Nah.
This is exactly what cat owners love.
Yeah. Just any visage of their cat.
Yeah.
They want to look into their cat's gaping maw
Yeah. And see their cat.
and see their cat inside.
And you do have one of those cube cats, right?
Yeah.
No.
That's why it loves being inside the box so much, because it fully fills up.
Yeah. It
I
fits
see,
perfectly.
Perfect fit. Yes.
Gets real
This
snug
is-
in there.
Spooky.
No, this is normal.
Yeah, I think it's normal.
I'm solving your problem. Can you please? Can you give me a moment? Throw me a bone, maybe.
Cats don't like bones.
That's more of a dog.
Yeah, it's dogs. Grandma knows all about that.
I love dogs. That's part of my character.
Yeah, it's a very important part of the character.
I haven't made a public stance on cats yet.
Yes. What is it?
Yeah,
What's
are
your
you ready
stance on
to
cats?
ready to do that, or
They're less profitable because they don't need to be walked. But every so often, someone who owns a dog will also have a cat, and they'll be like, well, while you're at it, can you also just give my cat some pets?
You could walk a cat.
I've tried.
I had a cat who loved walks.
A different cat?
A different cat.
I've never met a cat that liked to walk. I'd love to meet a cat that wants to walk because honestly, that's a whole new market for me to explore.
How many cats do you have?
I have 3 cats right now.
The entrance to this box looks very sharp.
No.
Better to rub their little cheekies on.
Yeah, cats love stuff like this.
Cats love this.
I've seen a cat.
There's no place a cat feels more at home than inside of another larger cat.
Yeah. In the mouth.
In the mouth. It's common cat knowledge.
Yeah.
If you look in like a lion's mouth, odds are you'll see a slightly smaller tiger in there. And then if you look in the tiger's mouth, you'll see a cougar in there.
Yeah.
It goes all the way down.
It's the chain of cats.
Yeah, chain of cats. That's why cats are cube shaped. So they can fit more cats inside of them.
Yeah. It's convenient.
It's a meow troishka.
That's pretty good.
It was all right.
It's pretty. That's why I said it's pretty good.
Yeah. No, I was agreeing with you.
Yeah.
See, it's doing that thing that cats do where it sits like this.
Yeah, where it does
All
this.
cats do this.
It's
They
normal.
get real low to the ground and
Rosé-
open their mouth in a display of
Yeah.
dominance, waiting for a
They
smaller
go-
cat to crawl inside.
Have you ever seen a cat? I'm starting to wonder if you've ever seen a cat before.
Yeah, I've had a cat.
Wait, Rose, you've had a cat? Do you have
Yeah.
pics?
No, it was before I got a phone
Oh,
and before I moved here.
I'm never gonna get to see any cat pics.
Well, this is one here.
Yeah, I mean, there's this. This is pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go in. Just a full.
Also, it's safe for the smaller cat because other creatures might be frightened to go in.
Yeah, because then your cat will just be inside of itself.
If you want a cat to be truly defended from other creatures, you should make a cat bed in the shape of a train and have the cat sleep in it.
The cat won't sleep in that.
Why not?
And the
Cats-
cat knows better.
Yeah, cats are
Oh.
terrified of trains like any intelligent creature
Yeah,
would
that's
be.
an apex predator. They'll know.
Yeah. Don't put your train speaker next to the cat bed or you're going to
Yeah.
really scare that cat.
I can't get over this cat and this cat. A round
It's a-
cat and a square cat.
Yeah, the cat and the cat.
We put a cat in your cat so you can watch your cat while it's in your cat.
Yeah, it's value.
Dr. Seuss's famous book. The Cat and the Cat.
cat.
And then you can have like a little bowl over here with ghost milk. So you know if your cat's dead.
Good way to know.
Because if you see it come out and drink the ghost milk, then you know it's a ghost.
That's a precaution.
What if your cat knocks over the bowl of ghost milk? What does that mean?
That means it's a regular. I mean, it depends
Yeah.
whether or not it starts lapping it up.
Yeah,
after
if it
knocks
starts
over.
viciously drinking it off the floor, then it's a ghost. But if it just knocked it over and doesn't drink it, then
that's just regular cat stuff.
yeah, that's just cat activity.
See, yes, labeled so that I know for
give
sure.
it a blanket.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Adorable.
And it has the texture of a cat.
Yeah, you can even pet it while your
Yeah.
cat's in there.
Yeah. When you haven't seen your cat for a while and you miss it, you can pet the cat that it's in.
Cat box? Honestly, I feel like we could patent this. We could patent this.
We have a lot of ideas that we can capitalize on if this whole mystery solving thing isn't working out for us in the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, I
Like
think
this one.
we might be geniuses.
When we open
Yeah.
our store out east, we can definitely sell these as well.
Yeah.
As the feet pics.
So do you love it? Does it solve your problem?
Well, no, not really,
Yes.
but I do like it anyway.
No, I'll take
It's
it.
just a good piece of decor.
Yeah. It's got character.
Mm-hmm.
It's got it all, baby.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for solving my problems.
You're welcome. You owe me cat pics.
Now
Towards
you
the
want
end,
to
towards the
solve
end.
our problems. That's the real
Yeah.
question. We
You
got
also
problems.
owe us information.
All right. What would you like to know? You've earned it.
Did you do it?
I did not.
Oh, God.
Damn it.
Soren was my best friend, so
Best friend?
You were best
Y'all
friends?
were besties?
yes.
You don't seem very broken up about it.
Yeah, you seem to be focused on a lot of other things.
Everybody's got some weird emotional issues in this house, I'm noticing.
The more emotional I do, the more I spiral out of control. So I feel like just working a lot. I don't know. It's how I deal with things, is that I create a bunch of fake problems for me to have to solve, and then
Did you just say fake problems?
no.
That's why they were such silly problems.
Do you even have a cat?
I do have a cat. Yes.
Okay.
Then where are the pictures? I want to see him.
Have you tried taking a picture of an all-black cat? It's hard.
Yes, it's
hard.
not. It's not.
It's very difficult.
So you're Soren's best friend.
Yes.
Wow.
Do you have any like inside info, something Soren might have told you that he wouldn't have told other people about who might be putting him in danger? Like anything going on that might have put him in danger?
I don't know if you guys know this, but not everyone, most people at this party were invited here to kind of secure the house.
Yeah, we
for
know
the next-
that.
Okay,
We did eventually figure that out.
cool. Did you know that they got a threat letter?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The threat from the letter that they received was supposed to happen in a couple of days. This was all preemptive, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So he called me over to, add some security systems to the house, because that's what I do. And I run a company that deals in animatronics and security. And basically today I was just going to assess the house and then install them tomorrow. But we never got there.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
What kind of animatronics? Like the ones that Hooky He's?
The one that what?
I love Hucky
No.
Hees.
You know?
First place I went when I came to town was Hucky Hees.
Do you make those kind of animatronics that play instruments?
Ah, I see what you're talking about.
You know Hooky He's. Everyone knows Hooky He's.
I love getting a big piece of pizza there. That was the wrong consonant. I should have picked a different consonant. Can I try again?
Yeah, try again.
Yeah.
I love getting a big piece of pizza there.
That's their specialty.
They got that
God.
bees pizza.
Mhm.
It's made with real bees.
It's so spicy.
Yeah.
So spicy.
These are very spicy.
Can we go to Hucky Hees after this?
Yeah.
Can I come? Now I want some pizza.
If you answer our questions, did you make the animatronics at Hooky He's?
I was trying, and then you guys got very enthusiastic about pizza.
This is the process. This is all part of the process. Now we know.
I see. Well, no, those are not the kind of animatronics I make. I make security systems. But if you would like to commission me to make you a, I don't know, otter that plays a banjo or whatever, that's also a security system, I can do that.
Ooh,
I mean, have you ever tried stealing tickets from Hucky Hees? They don't let you.
They'll get you. Yeah, they'll come get you fast.
They haven't gotten me.
Oh, I have not tried that, no.
So what I was asking you, did Soren tell you anything? You said that you were preparing for the threat 2 days hence.
Mm-hmm.
But then he got murdered tonight,
Yes.
unexpectedly.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't have any sort of wind of someone that might have been someone else other than the person who did the note, who might have wanted Soren gone.
I only know a few people at this party. I know Dr. LaFontaine. I don't think she did anything.
She's nice.
I know the children.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
No, I agree with you.
Yeah, we met
Yeah,
him.
no,
Okay.
I agree, but do you think maybe... What's your take on that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think, let's see, Harper's an idiot. She may have...
Yeah.
I don't...
Yeah.
If she whoopsie doodled into it, maybe. But I think she would be an absolute wreck if she did it. She could have... I don't know. She probably wouldn't be able to disguise that very much. Emery is an idiot.
Yeah.
And
Yep. They're both idiots.
Yes.
But
He was about to lose his job.
Yeah, we just learned that from the old newspaper.
Yes.
he didn't tell us that, though.
He didn't
He
mention
was
it.
about to lose his job. Well, his fort was having a lot of problems with gambling and things like that, from what I remember. From what Soren was telling me, he was trying to find another place, to get Emery a job. But he doesn't usually like to use his name to get his kids a better, place in life. He believed that, you should kind of work for it, which, went not so well with the kids, but I think Harper embraced it at some point, but Emery maybe not so much. Yeah, he was trying to scope out some places that were looking for rangers.
Do you think that whoever murdered him, it might have been a crime of passion? Maybe they didn't plan it ahead of time and they just got mad.
Yeah.
Because I could see Emery being mad or frustrated and maybe it wasn't even intentional.
Mm-hmm.
Just flew off the handle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to... I don't know, does he have that much anger? Why would he be mad at his dad?
Well, he was getting mad at us for insulting him and his job.
Yeah, it seemed like his job was a very touchy subject for him.
He had a bit of a complex about us saying his job wasn't dangerous.
Yes, well, he likes to pretend that he's as good or better than his father, which is not true.
Exactly.
Yeah, if his dad was displaying disappointment in him for doing a bad job, maybe he, lost control, couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
He was always comparing himself to his dad when we talked to him.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if he, just flew off the handle a little bit.
Mm.
Because his fort's closing or whatever.
Yes, but I think Emery always holds on to the idea that maybe he can use his father's name and, position of power to get himself a better position in life.
Right. Well, it's easier to do that if the guy who is reluctant to share his name and power isn't around. You just have the name. Be like, oh, my dead dad would have probably wanted me to have this job.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's more fruitious for Emery if his father is alive, because then he has, his position, his say. He can always rely on Papa, as it were.
All right. So you don't think it was the kids?
Okay.
What
I
about,
could be wrong, but
I feel like if there's other people that I think are suspicious here, it's Jim Davis and Applebee's.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they weren't on the list of trusted confidants.
Yeah.
Who's Jim
and
Davis
no one's
and
even
Applebee's?
sure if they were invited.
The owlish-looking sweaty man and his screechy little boy.
Yes, them.
Yeah.
You know anything about them?
Very annoying. Disappeared from the table for a long time, the two of them. I know that his son's always pocketing whatever he thinks is the most expensive. Most expensive things. Yes, he thinks himself a little thief, I believe.
He's not half bad.
Yeah. He just needs boundaries.
Yeah, he's fine. It's just very boring. I believe he left during dinner, I believe.
Right.
Yeah,
he and his son.
we know that.
Okay, yeah, and he was gone for a while. Came back with some weird masks. Avis strikes me as someone who is nervous all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never met him before this party or this gathering.
He seems unassuming, someone you might let your guard down around.
I sure did.
Well, if you did anything, good job on him, I guess, because I never would have suspected that man. Because he is a sweaty fella.
I wouldn't either, but why is he here?
Yeah, why? How do you even end up here?
I know that he has some connections with Soren. I think that Avis was helping Soren on a case against Avis's firm, I believe.
So Avis was working against Jorgens and Borgens.
Yes. Or, yes. Well, he was at least providing information I didn't really hear the whole case, but
He was a mole, and here I thought he was an owl.
Nice.
Got him.
yes, he was helping on that case. I don't think he was invited tonight, though. At least for any reason that I can discern. I had never met him before. Soren had never mentioned that he would be here. I know he told me a few people who would be here tonight, and his name didn't come up. So I'm not sure what that's about.
Is there anyone else here or any activities that you witnessed that maybe you'd write off as suspicious that we haven't covered?
Oh, yeah, I found something very important.
Huh?
Oh,
Why didn't you say that sooner?
okay.
I kind of forgot. I hid it. You know when you want to not lose something, so you put it in a pocket that you've never used before, and then you just forget that it's there?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, totally.
I don't have any pockets.
Yeah, that's what I did with this, and I am sorry, but I found it. I found it while I was on my way here. It was
To this room?
yes, to the library. It was over by the staircase. Here you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty important there,
That's
bud.
a
Yeah.
bloody.
How
That's
would you forget? The blood is fresh.
That's a murder weapon, bud.
We've been looking for
Why
this
would you
bad
put
boy.
this in your pocket?
I didn't put it in a pocket. I put it on the bookshelf in a weird shelf.
You're so quirky.
Why?
I don't.
Talk me through your thought process.
I
No
don't-
one saw you take this?
I don't really want to be giving the evidence that is here to the police that are here. They
Why?
don't seem well. Have you met them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There's only one cop here who seems like she has her stuff together.
Yeah, you could have given this to Inna.
Yeah. I was worried it would get lost with the rest of them because they don't seem very good at their job.
You just picked up the knife, though. Your fingerprints are gonna be all
Yeah.
over that.
Do we have forensics in this universe? Is that something we should be worried about?
No.
Did you
have-
touch this with your bare hands?
We have animatronics. Why wouldn't we have
We got ghost milk.
We got social media.
between animatronics, social media, and ghost milk? You'd think we'd be able to dust for prints.
Do we dust for prints, Julia?
Yeah.
That's part of the game? We can just do that?
No.
No.
No one brought the kit.
Oh dang!
Who was supposed to bring
Who
the
is
kit?
Jancy? Why didn't we bring the kit?
It's not up to us to bring the kit. It's up to the police.
Why don't we have our own kit?
That's not my purview. That seems a little intense.
I don't know what that word means.
Jancy solves crimes using thinking, not science.
I use interviewing and deductions, and I put the clues together.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter if there's prints on it or not, because we can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So, but we can put this in its rightful place.
In bed.
I reach into my pockets and I pull out the sheath and the bed, the pajamas and the bed. We have the full set now.
Oh,
Except for the gems, I
Yeah,
guess.
all the gems are still missing.
let me hit you guys with a theory.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, my little brain is doing some connections here. I want to see what you think about this. We've established that Ogilvy was running around stealing whatever looks most expensive, and all the jewels from this fancy knife are missing. It could be possible that Ogilvy was stealing the jewels out of the knife, and Soren caught him, and maybe Avis, in his frantic panic, turned the knife on Soren to protect his little boy.
Wow.
That's an
But it's-
option.
But stealing jewels is a pretty petty thing to do, like petty crime. He wouldn't kill someone over that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Such stature.
He was stabbed in the back, right?
Yeah, he was stabbed in the back, and I guess that
Right.
my old grandma in the other room, not you, grandma, but my other grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was saying that this knife was a very private family heirloom, right?
Yeah. You were Soren's best friend. Do you know anything about this knife?
Yes, it was given to them as a thank you for they had solved a big crime. I believe it was they took down a major CEO that was stealing and overworking its workers and mistreating its workers. Soren shut that down, put him in jail. The workers got together, and I believe they made him this decorative knife, as it was a sort of chain smithery and jewelers. They made him this very intricate, expensive knife. Soren appreciated it a lot. Didn't want to take it because it's so expensive and these victims could have used it for something else, but they insisted. He locked it away in, I believe, he wanted to keep it as safe as possible, so I believe he hid it somewhere in in his bedroom.
And it's always been in there.
Yes. He never really liked to look at it because he felt bad.
And it was locked in like a safe, or it was locked away.
I think it might have been locked. I think it was hidden behind something. Yes.
Okay, so it was accessible.
So it was in the room
where it happened.
Where it happened, where he went to get the fancy drinks to share with someone, wasn't expecting to get stabbed, got stabbed.
So whoever stabbed him must have known where this was.
Yeah, if it was hidden, it wouldn't just be convenient to grab.
Yeah. And I guess it's also possible that whoever stole the jewels is not the same person who did the stab.
Yeah, that's also possible.
It is weird that we never found the jewels.
Someone's got them.
Maybe we just didn't look that hard.
We need to make everyone turn out their pockets.
Yeah. We should have just always been doing that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't expect anyone would have jewels in there. Well, at least we've got the knife.
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
We found the murder weapon.
This is kind of a huge deal.
Yeah, this is a huge deal.
Where did you find it?
By the stairs.
By the stairs.
Yes, the large circular
Yeah,
stairs.
the ones we always look at.
Did it look like it had just sort of been dropped, or was it sort of hidden away? Or
No, it looked like it dropped.
Okay.
Interesting.
It was in a weird corner.
Strange place to leave a murder weapon you just did a murder with out in the open.
Maybe it just fell out of someone's pockets.
Yeah.
So weird that the police didn't see it since that's where we entered the building, but...
You know, it kind of goes along with the idea that whoever did the murder might not have been planning to do the murder. Maybe they did the murder, then fled.
I mean, if the murder weapon is something that was already in the house, then maybe it wasn't that premeditated.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what I'm thinking.
Right?
Well, I'm loving all of this planning and thinking and sussing out you children are doing. Why don't we move to another room and kind of brainstorm and see if we can't figure out who it is?
Huh.
Do you have any more questions for Mr. Alasa here?
No, I think we got it.
Do you have any more information for us?
I don't think so, no.
Do you have any pics of your cat up on Insta we can look at?
Yeah, is there anywhere we can find this cat?
Friend me on Insta. I have to accept, I have to confirm your friend request, and then you can see all my pictures of my cat.
So high profile.
Yes.
Okay.
This better be
I
worth
have one
it.
more question.
Yes.
Do you think anyone in this house is an animatronic?
Oh.
That would be amazing.
No one struck you as one?
No, but it is something I'm going to be thinking about the rest of the night.
Yeah. Now you have something new to think about. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
there you go.
Wow.
I mean, Avis kind of looks like something from Hucky Hees.
He does, yeah.
Yeah. Especially with the mask on.
Yeah, but with all that sweat, probably not.
No, that'd be hard.
Would short circuit for sure.
Yeah.
Incredible. Well, I'm going to be designing this for the rest of the night.
And ghost milk.
And
Yeah.
Let me know when you make ghost milk so
Okay,
that
I will.
And a cat box.
Yeah.
I want to see the prototype.
You got it.
Yeah.
And long pillow.
Yes.
That doesn't
long-
exist already.
I have a
I mean,
long pillow.
just give me one. Just
Oh.
get me one.
Sure. I'll
Thank
keep it
you.
in mind.
Wonderful.
All right, children, let's leave and go see if we can't figure this out.
Oh, now's the hard part.
Let's solve the dang mystery.
And we will solve it next time in
Oh my
the
gosh.
most likely last episode of Drawtectives Season 1.
Oh my God,
Ah.
let's put it all together. I threw my glove.
Just like we put together the knife.
Just like you put together the knife.
Yeah, it literally took us the whole run to put this knife together, and we're still missing the jewels.
We're going to find the jewels and we're going to find the murderer and we're going to maybe find ourselves.
All right, so we will see you next time on the last episode, episode 11.
The 11th hour.
The 11th hour. We're sorry.
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 Sorry.